I created a video ad that changes based on weather and location, and in this video I'll show you how you can do it too. Imagine you're working on a video campaign for a coffee shop. The campaign runs across Europe and it needs to react to today's weather in each location. It's sunny in Athens, the ad says cool down with an ice cold beverage. Freezing in Oslo, the ad says nothing beats a hot coffee on a cold day. Raining in London, the ad tells you to order delivery and stay dry. Brands like McDonald's and Coca-Cola have been doing this for years, weather-triggered ads at massive scale. Here's how you can build the same thing with Zapier and After Effects. You have two options: manually check the weather every morning, create each version and render the videos yourself, or set up an automation that delivers fresh video ads for every location every single day at 9 AM sharp. The second option sounds more appealing, right? Here's what I'll show you: how to create this exact automation in Zapier, how to set up the After Effects template, and as a bonus, how to add an AI-generated voiceover for even better personalization. Let's get into it. First, the After Effects template. Here's how I set it up. 3 render comps, wide, vertical and square, for different ad placements. Same design, different aspect ratios. Each render comp has a hook, a small text for temperature and city, something that looks like a thermometer, and some coffee beans flying around, of course. And then there's 3 separate comps for the cup and background elements. One for hot weather, one for cold, and one for rainy. This is the key. Those 3 compositions will be swapped automatically depending on the weather conditions, if it's hot, cold or rainy. All the layers and comps I wanna update are marked with the edit prefix. Everything is easily replaceable and nothing overlaps in case of a longer hook or city name. That's all you need to know for now. I'll leave the full project file in the description below. It's free, grab it in case you wanna poke around. Next, the spreadsheet. I want to say this is optional and you could hard code locations and hooks directly into Zapier. But as a fellow creative, I know how we like to keep things organized and in one place. So, one sheet contains locations, city and country, and 3 hook variations: hot, cold and rainy. If you want to change a location or update the hooks tomorrow, you can do it right here. The second sheet stores your renders, file name, which can include the date and location, and the video URL. Every day at 9:05 you come here, download your video ads, and run the campaign. Alright, now let's jump into Zapier. First step, add a schedule trigger, set the automation to run every day at a specific time. Next, pull locations from the Google Sheet, action event, get the data range. Connect your Google account, select the spreadsheet, set the worksheet to the one with locations, range from A2 to A100. This means get all data from rows A2 to A100. If you need more than 100 locations, just change the range. What's important, set this field right here to return all results as line items. Otherwise, you'll only get the first row. And if you're new to automation tools, test each step to make sure it works. The next step is almost identical. You can actually duplicate the first one. Just change the range to B2, D2. Sounds like the Star Wars character. This grabs the 3 hooks. Once again, test the step. Next, add the looping by Zapier. Here's the thing. For every location, you need the weather data, the voiceover, and the video ad. Looping says everything that comes after this, repeat for every location. Action event, create loop from line items, add one value, location, and map the results from the first Google Sheet step. That's it. Next, get the coordinates, latitude and longitude for each location. I'm using AI by Zapier. It's free and simple. Map the location from the loop step to the input field and type in a short prompt. Convert the given city to latitude and longitude, separated by a forward slash. If you have a better way of doing this, go for it. Now add a formatter step. Action event, text, split text. Map the coordinates to the input field, add a forward slash as the separator, segment index, all as separate fields. This splits latitude and longitude into 2 clean values. Next, our very own meteorologist, weather by Zapier. Set it to get current weather, map a latitude and longitude from the previous step, set units to Celsius or Fahrenheit if you're using the non-normal measurement system. This gives you a bunch of weather info, including the 3 things you need: temperature, conditions, and summary. Next step, AI. Again, this step does 3 things at once. It writes the voiceover script, determines the weather category, the famous hot-cold-rainy split, and picks the matching hook. Add these to the input fields: summary and temperature from the weather step, location from the loop, and 3 hooks from Google Sheets. Then write a prompt, give it some context what the inputs mean, and set some ground rules. Round the temperature to a whole number, use only the city name, drop the country, and keep the voiceover short and punchy. Most importantly, define the weather categories. If the temperature is 20 degrees or above, that's hot, below 20 is cold, if the conditions mentioned rain, drizzle or thunderstorm, rainy. Regardless of the temperature. This is how we control which of these 3 comps with cups and background elements gets shown in the After Effects template. Under output fields, I added voiceover for the script, weather for the category, and hook for the matching hook text. The AI reads the weather, picks the right hook from the 3 options, and returns it as is. 1 call, 3 outputs. Alright, 2 more steps. The first one, AI voiceover. Super simple. I'm using ElevenLabs, select convert text to speech, map the voiceover from the previous step, pick your voice, and that's it. The last step. Finally, right? Plainly. Plainly is your editor. It feeds all of this into the After Effects template, renders the video ads, and sends them to the spreadsheet. Select Submit Render as the action event and connect your Plainly account. Let's pause here for a bit. To fill out the Plainly step, you need to upload the After Effects template first. Go back into After Effects, use the Plainly Videos plugin to upload the project file to Plainly. The project appears under Custom Projects, open it, and using that edit prefix, Plainly auto-generates 3 templates and pulls out all the dynamic layers. One thing you need to do, go to Edit Template, find that cold composition, and add the layer management script to it. Then do this for all 3 templates. This will allow you to replace the whole comp dynamically. While you're here, click Add Integration and add video to Google Sheet. Select the same spreadsheet you used for locations, but switch to the Renders worksheet. Map video file name to the file name column, and video URL to the video column. This basically says whenever a video is rendered using this project, send it to the render spreadsheet. Back to Zapier, connect the Plainly project and any of the 3 templates you just created. Parameters should be in a simple JSON format, just make sure the names match the layer names from the After Effects. Here's how the mapping works. Replacement composition name, map to weather from the AI step. Hook, map to hook from the AI step. Temperature from the weather step. City from the loop. Voiceover from ElevenLabs. In the instant download file name field, map the ID from the schedule trigger, the location from the loop, and add the aspect ratio. This keeps your files organized. For the other 2 aspect ratios, duplicate the Plainly step twice and just change the template field and the file name. That's it. Publish the workflow and you'll get fresh video ads every single day at 9 AM sharp. You don't have to check the weather, you don't have to write the copy, you don't have to render anything manually. Zapier and Plainly handle all of it.
In Seville, the weather is currently mild at around 17 degrees, perfect for warming yourself up with a hot drink.
The After Effects template is in the description, it's free. Plainly has a 14-day free trial if you want to test it out. We also have a full playlist with all kinds of video automation tutorials and use cases. All the links are below, and I'll see you in the next video.